With over 100 million Americans over the age of 50, it's only a matter of time before all of us will face transitioning ourselves or our loved ones into housing suitable to aging physical and mental needs. Here with everything you need to know about that, lifestyle lawyer Shari O. Good morning to you, Shari. I want to always thank you for joining us.
Sure.
An important topic, especially here in South Florida with the elderly population as well. How do you know when it's time to start at least thinking about that transitioning?
Technically, Mike, it's when folks begin having problems with what we call activities of daily living. So they're ADLs, like eating and bathing and sleeping. Eating and bathing and dressing. Sure. Sleeping we all have trouble with, right? Of course. So for most of us, about 75% of us, that will begin in our mid-80s. Before that, a lot of us experience problems grocery shopping and with laundry and medications, those types of things. But in most cases, it's not until there are more acute needs that people actually think about making that transition.
Sure. So, okay, you've made the decision. It's time. What are the top challenges you can face with your loved ones getting them through that transition?
Sure. Well, we talked in the past about finding the right type of housing situation to transition to, and those videos are available on the Fox 29 website. Yes, but there are a lot of emotional issues. So there's the fear of losing independence. There's the fear of, believe it or not, making the wrong, irreversible decision, the fear of changing routines, those types of things. And then, of course, moving from the home is the biggest sort of overwhelming obstacle. You have so many memories tied with that, and a lot of people planned on leaving those homes to their kids. Unfortunately, they're not able to now. So there are some things we can do to help folks transitioning. The first is to plan 2 to 3 months in advance for that type of transition. Okay. If you can think of things in terms of categories, what you're going to give away, what you'll keep, what you'll sell or donate, make sure that valuables are safeguarded, and start small, so with a closet or a dresser. The other thing is, if you can schedule a regular time to address sort of the packing and decluttering process, maybe Saturday mornings for a few hours, for example, during those 2 to 3 months, it tends to break it down and make the process less overwhelming. You
know, that independence thing, that is a huge, because, you know, the older people raise their kids, and now their kids have to make these big decisions for them. You know,
well,
it's kind of.
And the other thing, Mike, is when you're leaving your home for a transition as a mature adult, it's the last place you're going to be moving to. So it's all about your mortality. There are a lot of scary things, but we can make it easier, which is the good news.
And lastly, there are some professional people you can call here. They're you know, transition experts, if you will, right?
Yes, and it's a good thing to rely on those. So there are folks who are certified as relocation and transition specialists. They understand the particular mental health needs, and there are actually realtors who can earn a certification as a seniors real estate specialist. So I definitely recommend that folks work with a senior real estate specialist certified realtor. They understand the special needs. They also understand the types of alternative housing that are available, and they're a great resource for other professionals.
Extremely important, especially the area we're in. We're going to have this on our WFLX website if you missed any portion of that. Shari O, thank you for joining us. Holly?
New this morning,